What's up everyone? My name is Matthew and welcome to episode 14 of Millennial Motivation. This month's topic is all about habits to upgrade your life. And so today I'm going to share with you guys probably one of the most important habits you can incorporate into your life and one that kind of serves as a building block for all other habits. So in 1989, a book came out by Covey called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And today I'm going to share with you guys his very first habit he outlines, which I think is kind of the most important habit anyone can actually have. And so what is this habit? This habit is being proactive. And so there are kind of two people in this world, people who are reactive and people who are proactive. And so what's the difference? Well, a reactive person will say stuff like, oh, I'm having a bad day because it's raining outside or it's cloudy outside. Or they might say something like, I'm not doing too well because my friend Marcus isn't being patient with me or something. Whereas a proactive person is different in that they aren't affected by the external stimuli, and they, in a sense, bring their own weather with them. In other words, their wellness and their happiness doesn't stem from external stimuli or isn't impacted by it, but it comes from within, it's intrinsic. Now it's actually pretty interesting because proactivity and reactivity are actually very similar, it's just that the order is different. So a reactive person is sad after the event happens or happy after the event happens, whereas a proactive person decides their reaction before the event even takes place. So for example, back to the weather example, a reactive person would be, gloomy or sad if it's raining or cloudy outside and they had other plans. But that reaction of sadness or frustration only comes after the event. Whereas a proactive person decides in advance that, I want to have a good day today, so I'm going to have a good day despite what the circumstance is. And so since they choose that reaction already before something even comes in their way, such as weather, they're going to be happy because they already decided in their mind. So just a general fact about life, people who are proactive tend to be a lot more happy and a lot more fulfilled as people than those who are reactive because, as I said before, they carry their own weather with them and their happiness stems from something within and not based on everything that's external. And so how can you start being proactive? What can you actually do to build this habit of proactivity into your life? Well, I think there are kind of two main ways. There are probably a bunch of other ways, but these are two ways that I would really focus on that can really help you become more of a proactive person rather than a reactive person. The first one is all about mindset and the way we actually use language to talk about our lives. So something that a lot of reactive people say are things like, I have to go study for this exam, or I need to go to the gym. They say things like have to and need to, and pretty much what those words do is it's saying that, I don't really have control of my own life. I have to do this thing because of something else that's external, or I need to go to the gym because my trainer is telling me to do so. But a proactive person, on the other hand, will say stuff like, I want to study, or I want to go to the gym. And that's because it comes from a place of intrinsic motivation. It comes from a place of, I have control of my own life and I'm doing what I want because I control my happiness and my wellness, not everyone else around me. And so the way that you can incorporate language and the way you think into becoming a proactive person is by simply replacing stuff like have to and need to into things like, I want to do this because I'm the one in control and I get to determine what happens in my life, not everything else around me that determines what I have to do or how I feel. The second way you can practice being proactive is by kind of doing what I mentioned earlier. You know how I said that proactivity, the difference is that you choose your reaction before the event actually occurs? Well, the way you can practice doing that is by simply foreseeing things that can go askew in your plan, right? So a lot of people who are reactive, they want a lot of control and they want everything to go their way, and when it doesn't go their way, that's when they feel sad or that's when they're frustrated. Whereas a proactive person already determines what they want to do and what they want to be and how they want to act and how they want to feel before the event occurs. And so the way to practice proactivity is by simply determining what that is that you want, whether you want to be happy today or what you want to get done today, and maybe picture scenarios in which things don't go as planned, like, oh, I want to run outside today, but it's raining, so I can't. A proactive person would foresee that, the potential of things coming in their way, and since they already foresaw it, they would have a way to get through it, and a way to plan, and a way to continue on their path despite unforeseeable things that are external. And so that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. If you want to get notifications, click the little bell icon by the subscribe button. But I really hope you guys try this out. I really hope that you work on becoming a proactive person rather than a reactive person, because you'll realize how much happier and how much more fulfilled you can actually be. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.